Hey guys, over here for our food and eating in Japan playlist. This is called Bikuri Donkey, which means the surprised donkey. So it's another family restaurant chain in Japan. Not one of our favourites. We probably go here on average probably once every 5 years or 10 years or something. Not one of our big favourites. It's a hamburger restaurant. Hamburg steaky restaurant. So most family restaurants have some hamburger meat on their menus. This one is sort of it's their specialty. So their menu's pretty much covered with hamburger steaks. And rice is sort of like their standard. You don't have to buy it like that, but that's their standard hamburger and rice and a little bit of veggies. But you can get other combinations as well. It's not bad. It's a little bit, for what it is, it's a little bit expensive. It's probably more expensive than the average family restaurant, and the quality's probably not quite as good. So for those reasons, it's not one of our favourites. But this particular day, it happened to be near where we were, and we happened to need somewhere to take the little people for food, so they like it. But yeah, hard to get enthusiastic. Like we always say, we show you everything and anything about Japan, and we don't stop to decide if it's good or bad before we show you. We show you everything. So that's what we're seeing to this particular day. Oh yeah, just as a sideline, this is really common too. Look at the glass. Really heavy. Suspiciously heavy, and there's a lot of glass in it. It's really thick glass, and a lot of ice, which is the standard too. And that's how much was in it when we got it, right? It didn't drink anything. That just got the camera straight onto it without drinking any of it. So after drinking all the Coke, now keep in mind a lot of the ice is actually melted. So it's about half as much ice now. Just did a bit of an experiment with that glass of water, as expected. So we did a test like that a few times in a video a few years ago at a few different restaurants and found the same result. They really fill up with ice. If you ask them for a drink without ice in it, they're usually very reluctant, and occasionally they'll do it, but when they do, it's sort of embarrassing how little drink is actually in the glass, you know. So, yeah, you can sort of get the idea. There's a hamburger steak over there with pineapple and then miso soup. That was actually a set, sort of an unusual set. We haven't seen that before. Veggies and rice and hamburger and pineapple and miso soup. And hamburger and small cut pieces of steak. Oh yeah, chopsticks. So quite often in restaurants like this, family restaurants, usually in that little tray there'll be knives and forks. Is a sort of a standard for family restaurants. This one it's not. No doubt if we asked for them we could get them, but we just thought it was interesting that a family restaurant that specialises in hamburgers and steaks gives you chopsticks and doesn't give you a knife and fork option. So no doubt if we asked for it, they'd give it to us. But anyway, Bikuri Donkey, yeah, the surprise was it wasn't as good as we'd hoped. But anyway, that was the surprise. Anyway, more videos coming soon.